Hello and welcome to Life Up. This is another great opportunity to share information with you. Today we're going to look at top reasons for the refusal of Canada visitors visa. Some of the top reasons for the refusal of Canada visitors visa. If you are new here, this is Life Up. We share information on moving abroad, specifically Canada and the United States. Moving in as a student, as a visitor, or even coming to it. If you're a teacher, this is the great opportunity for you. This is the site you need to stay and then get all the information that will open that way for you to go and teach in the United States or Canada. Students too, we have great information. So today we're going to look at visitors visa refusal reason, some of the reasons. But it's not surprising that many people apply to come to Canada as a visitor or as a tourist, because first of all, it is very affordable. The application fee for visitors visa is just 100 Canadian dollars. That is your application fee. And then your biometric, I think biometric is $85 or so, not quite sure. So with $200, you can apply for visitors visa. With $200, you can apply for visitors visa. Unlike other visas, that is quite expensive. Some are as much as $1,000 and the rest. Yeah, that are getting to permits. And then also, until February 2025, all visitors entering Canada are eligible to apply for work permit. This happened during the COVID-19 2000, where they issued um, this legislature that visitors can apply for work permit. So that is also good. So a lot of people use this avenue, visit or tourist. Some also visit Canada, their family, or just to come and see how beautiful Canada is. Canada is one beautiful country. It's very beautiful. So as you could see the background video or the video that is playing, I'm rather the background. The video rather playing. This is just a trip from, I think this one is Jasper to Calgary, and the landscape is very, very nice. This is during summertime. Maybe one of the winters, I have to go and pause there and then take the video of how during winter time it will look like. So many also visit to come in, then tour and then look at some of the beautiful landscape and beautiful cities like Vancouver, Edmonton, Toronto, Quebec, Montreal, beautiful cities of Canada, just to come in and tour. But aside all this reason, many people get refused. A lot of people get refused. And I'm going to give you some of the reasons that may lead you being refused of your visitor's visa. Some of the reasons. And then if you meet all the qualification and everything, you do everything right, then your visitor's visa will be guaranteed. And then it takes long time for some countries to get processed. The processing time for some countries is very long, others too are very short. So depending on which country you'll be applying for, that will determine the processing time. So let's dive into our main reason for this video, reason for visitors refusal. I will encourage you that if you have not subscribed to this channel, please you do well to subscribe and you share for others. You hit the like button. It's very important to me. Just hit the like button for me so that YouTube will share this to many and then share to your friends as well. So stay tuned to the end so that you get all the necessary information. You may pass it on to those who want to apply for visitor's visa to Canada. And then one more thing I would say before I come to the refusal is, if you are coming for a conference, you still need a visitor's visa. They don't have anything like conference visa. You still need a visitor's visa. So the first reason is incomplete or inaccurate application form. Many people do not fill out the application form, and it's one of the major causes of visa refusal: incomplete or inaccurate application form, or you fill the wrong application, or even the application was right but it was incomplete. Some information are missing in your application, and then you have a lot of errors in your application. Yeah, that could delay or totally refusal of your application. So in order to avoid this, please carefully read the application instruction. Carefully read the application instruction. One advice I'll give you is, after you finish your application online, print them out and read it. Most of the time, reading on screen, we tend to, like, we don't see a lot of mistake. I personally have encountered some of these errors before. Like, you type something on the screen, you read, and everything seems good. You print it out, the hard copy, you read the hard copy, and then you see a lot of mistakes. So do that, especially your dates, the dates, and then everything you are putting, make sure they are accurate. And then you complete the right application form. Second, insufficient supporting document. In every application, you need to add supporting document. And that is another reason for visa refusal in Canada. So depending on the situation, the type of visitor visa or tourist visa you are applying, the information that you need, like your travel history, letter of invitation, proof of relationship, family information, and then your account statement. Like, all these things should be complete, and then you should have every information that is needed. The next one is inadequate financial resources. You are coming to visit, so you need to demonstrate. That you have the resources, the cost of your travel, where you stay. Do you have that money? Do you have that resources to do that? The resources doesn't necessarily mean like fiscal cash, but do you have that financial muscles to embark on this? Those are some of the things that they look at, and then they see that, well, you don't have enough financial resources, so they will refuse it. The next one is lack of travel history or purpose. So your travel history and purpose, when they are determining your visitor's visa, they look at it. Have you traveled to other countries before? And then, where have you traveled to? And why are you coming to Canada? So this one, if you don't put it well, it could lead to refusal. I could have given like examples that, but because of the time, but know that every purpose that you are putting. I did a video on some of the countries that you can travel with your Ghanaian passport, or even whichever country you are. If you can travel with your passport visa free, and you have the money, do that. Try that before applying for some of these major cities. And then, incomplete or unconvincing travel itinerary. You prove to the immigration officer that you are coming to visit, or you tell them you're coming to visit. So you have to show your itinerary. So like, I'm coming this day, I'm leaving this day, this is where I'll be staying, this is where I'm going, and this is why I'm going there, this is what I'll be doing. You have to make all those documents accurate. You have to prepare those itinerary and add it to your application so that they know that, well, yes, you know exactly what you are doing. You know where you are going, the place you sleep, like what you are going to do there. What you are going to do there. So it's very important. So, like a typical example may be, you may say, well, I'm going to watch a football match in Vancouver. Meanwhile, there's no football match in Vancouver. So, you see, that will lead to refusal. So, if you are doing that document, make sure you do that. And then, failure to demonstrate strong ties to your home country. Yeah, this is also very important. Most people get denied on this because you don't state in your visa that you are coming to stay in Canada. You said you are coming to visit and go back. So if you don't show that there is something back home that will send you back, that can lead to refusal. That can lead to refusal. So things like the job, your property owner, or family relationship. Your job, your property, the property you have, or family relationship. So you need to get all these things together and show that, well, I'm going and I'm coming back. I can't leave my family back home. I can't leave my job back home. But that doesn't mean any job, because if you tell them you're a mobile money vendor and then you are coming to that mobile money vending, if you leave it home, what will happen? Nothing will happen. So that will not be considered a strong tithe. So your tithe should be strong. Your tithe should be very strong. Misrepresentation or fraudulent documentation. So if they found out that the documents you've submitted are fraud, then it could lead to refusal. So make sure you are putting in truthful document. Truthful document. Even if the documents are not true, make sure that you are doing the right thing. There are certain things you look at it and you know that, oh, this is not right. There are certain things to it to be very difficult to know. And then medical inadmissibility. If you have any illness or health issue that will put threats to the Canadian citizens, then you will be denied. But these are not things that they usually look at, but they look at it. And then if you have any criminal issue, so based on criminal inadmissibility, you could be denied as well. And then if you have traveled to a different country before and you overstayed or you violated any visa restriction in Canada or any other country, in any other country. Yes, it's not all of them that they could go and ask and find out, but most of them, if your issue is critical or they see a lot of inconsistency in your application, they may try to find out some of these things. And then if it pop up that you did such a thing, if you did it in Canada, then obviously they will know. But if it is outside Canada, then they have to do a secondary search before they know. So if there's a lot of inconsistencies, then they will do that secondary search and then they will know. So these are some of the things that you need to know that it can make your visa refuse, denial. They can deny your visa based on some of these reasons. These are not all the reasons, but these are some of the reasons. Your visa being approved solely depends on the officer in charge of it. But it's not that they just look at your face or they just look at your application and say approve or deny. They look at the process. You have to meet the requirement. So if there is something that is they can overlook, they can do that. If there's a little thing they can overlook, but they can still say no, we are not allowing you to enter the country. So this is very important. This is very important. So this is the video for today. This is the video for today. Just get a bonus things that you need. Just something bonus for you. If you get a visitor's visa to Canada, you have only 6 months in the country. After 6 months, you should have changed your visitor's visa to another form of visa that will make you stay or extend your visitor's visa. You have the right to extend your visitor's visa. So you need to extend it or change it. If you do not do that and then the 6 months passed and you are still in the country, meaning you violated the visa requirement, and that can affect your subsequent applications that you do. And then know that if you come, like every application you do, it passed through the same institution, IRCC. So if it is in Canada, you cannot bypass them, and they will definitely see it. They will definitely see it. That is why I say at times they will see it, but the officer may consider you and say, okay, well, though you violated your visa, but well, I'll just pass you through. At times too, some of the officers may not even look at it. Just violating a day, just overstaying your visa for just one day, some of the officers will deny you of any subsequent visa that you apply. Some of them may even consider you even if you violate a month. So you don't want to be in this situation because you don't know who will be handling your next application. I don't know who will be handling your next application. So you either apply for your extension, and then the important thing is if you put in the application, like let's say you have 2 weeks to end your 6 months, and then you put in an extension. The extension will obviously not come within 2 weeks. If your 6 month ends, your application is in, your application was sent before your 6 months, you still can stay in the country waiting on your application that you've not violated anything. But if your application comes and then they said approve, then you continue. If they say denial, then you have to leave the country because that application has been denied and then you don't have any authority to stay in the country again. So it is important that if you come to the country, even if you get your visitor's visa, plan well before you travel because your visa, the date on it, mostly it is the date of the expiration of your passport. So some get 10 years, 6 years. Yeah. If you don't travel some people think that if you get a visa today, you must travel tomorrow. No. You can even stay, if you have 10 years, you can stay 2 years and before even you travel. You don't have any problem. So you prepare well and then you travel, and then if you come to, you do all the necessary things that you need to do. So thank you for staying tuned to the end of this video. Do well to share this for many who want to travel abroad. And then if you have not been part of this family, please hit the subscribe button to be part of the family. And then let's spread the good news to people who want to seek greener pastures outside their home country. We give you all the information that you need. Then you do your application. If you need help with your application, we'll guide you with it. We don't do application for people, but we guide you. But as time goes on, and then if I have enough time on my side, I may start doing application for you because I have to sell my time for you to do that. And so I don't have any time to sell now. So for now, I will just be sharing the information to you all the time. So subscribe, share for others, and then be part of the family. Let others know what is going on. Thank you very much. See you all next time. This is Life Up. We are lifting your life to the best that we can. We give you all the information you need to travel abroad. So we will never disappoint you. We give you the authentic information. Stay with us to get more information. Hit the notification so that you don't miss any of the video. Our next video is going to be on some master's schools that you can use 1 year. See you next time. Bye.